Okay, let's. I want to start from the. I want to get into that, but let's break it down. For first off, how would you explain jiu-jitsu to someone who's never ever been in a gym before? Like, imagine someone who just got to the gym, say Mandela gym. He walks in, he goes, "What the fuck are we doing here? What's jiu-jitsu?" How do you explain it to them?
So like, it's gonna be lots of people, lots of different backgrounds, people that do loads of different things. Like you do podcasts, I do nothing. Like some people,
You do jiu-jitsu, like, you're talking about, we're doing a whole podcast on jiu-jitsu.
yeah, like some guys like electrician, some guys like like I don't know. There's loads
some
of
dads,
people.
you get some like young guys,
And that like it makes a different environment because like everyone's gotta behave in a social way. Do you know what I mean? Because you can't be in the corner like your arms like that. Because like we're gonna come up and try shake your hand, try and be nice to you, like conversate. Absolutely. So like it's a very positive environment. Everyone's gonna get there. We're gonna like shake the hands whoever the professor's there. We're gonna bow before we come in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Gonna try follow the rules, but like. That if it's your first ever time, we're gonna keep that in mind. You know what I mean? Like we're not gonna like scream at you if you don't bow like the first day. Like you don't know. We're gonna explain to you. Oh, this is what we do.
This is what we do.
And then we're gonna like start with like a warm up, and then like the black belt on the day might show a move, and then from that move he might show something else, and then from that something else he can like put like a specific sparring from that position, and then after that like his mission was accomplished, which is like show people a position, make them try it like in the drill, which is like no one's trying to stop you from doing it, so like you can feel how the position is actually meant to be felt on when it's on properly, and then in the specific you get the chance of like trying when person actually knows you're trying to do it and you're trying to do it at the same time,
and it's
that makes it so much harder. Like specific sparring, if you focus on winning on that, you're gonna get so frustrated. That's not the sparring for you to focus on winning.
It's so tiring too,
it's to like exactly that sparring like is for you to this is what he swept me here, this is what I did wrong, okay, need to correct this, and then you're gonna correct that, and then something else will be going, oh, my grip, this is wrong, and then you correct that. That's the idea of it.
100%.
And then the full sparring, which is the
full sparring is the most fun part. People just want to jump in straight into the full sparring. Okay. So even breaking down even further, right? Like, because I'm trying to imagine what like the basics of jiu-jitsu. Say me and you are sparring, right? What's something I have to keep in mind when we're sparring? What are you trying to do to me? Is it obviously there's submission? There's like there's point system. Could you try to like get a bit more into that? Like if you are sparring with someone, what's your goal? How do you win and how do you get positions and stuff like that?
Right. So like the first idea when I speak to my like the 4-year-olds, I'll be like, if anything hurts, tap. So like anything. So like if someone's trying to do something to you and that doesn't feel right, just tap. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't need to be a real thing. Like it could be like you're just placing yourself in a weird way and that's hurting you. And like that's what jiu-jitsu is gonna teach you, how to move your body in a like proper way. Do you know what I'm saying? Like how to use your whole body for the action.
Yes.
And that's the hardest part, but that's the, if you look at it as a whole, that's it. Do you know what I mean? So like if someone's doing something to you that hurts, tap. Try impose your will over this person. So like they're trying to push you, push them back. They're trying to do something, do it back. And like you'd go through the point systems, like so the point system came from street fighting. So like any points that you get means that you got to a position which you can strike from. So like knee on belly, mount, back, which can be a bit discussed, but the back is not because you can strike. It's more that the guy cannot strike you. Because what he sees is not you, because you're on his back. Do you know what I mean? So it's less likely for you to get struck. And guard passing, because you get away from the legs, because people can up kick you if you're standing up. Do you know what I mean? Legs are dangerous, so you need to keep it away. So you get points for that. You get points for what else? you get advantages, which is like if you nearly do some of these points, then you can score an advantage.
Okay.
Which will like if a match is 0-0 at the end, someone's got an advantage. That person's gonna win.
Is it like half guard, like passing the guard? Like
yeah, the half guard is actually not what gets you the advantage.
Yeah.
Is the crossface. So like if I got into half guard with you and I didn't hug your head and under your arm and held my arms together, I wouldn't get that. Because it's from me pinning your back on the mat.
Okay,
yeah,
fascinating.
yeah.
What are some of the... So obviously one thing, again, from what I know, some of the weak points that is important to keep in mind is obviously the neck. So obviously protect your neck always. Like, you know, what's some of the other weak like places that is important to keep, like, to protect while you're...
Yeah, they say like always keep your elbows tucked. Protect your neck. Yeah, like you don't want to be giving your feet because people can jump on your feet as well.
Yeah. So that was the biggest mistake I made when I first started, right? So like my journey was obviously when I first started, I was like, I felt more comfortable on the back.
Yeah.
I felt more because obviously I didn't know how to do any submissions. I was like, okay, you come and then I can figure a way around it. But by doing that, maybe I'd like extend my knee and then someone would just grab it and straight like knee lock or leg lock. You know, that was what at the beginning I struggled to mentally get over. Like, you know, instinctively I would like throw my knee out to kind of like push them away and then straight into leg lock.
Yeah.
What was it like for you?
But
what was some of the
this
stuff
is all part of the process though. Like this is the idea. Like because like you're coming into sparring for you to get these problems and for you to sort them out. It's like a little competition.
Yeah.
Competition amplifies that to like 100.
Where it's like if you do it, you lose.
Exactly. And you're in front of like 50 people.
Yeah.
Like your mom is there recording you. Like you're losing and stuff.
You get
and
leg lock straight away.
you told that before. Mom, even if I'm losing, keep recording. Yeah.
And then you just see yourself get leg locked immediately.
It's the worst feeling. Yeah. But yeah, you need these small losses in the beginning. In the beginning, can be quite frustrating in jiu-jitsu. Like the first 5 months, I would say.
Dude.
So hard.
I think that's the biggest. I think also that's why the people that stay are good people. Because like if you come and you're like having ego, that'll get beaten out of you quick. Because you lose all the time.
Yeah, man.
Like it takes like 6 months to even like not get submitted in a sparring session.
And bro, if you train enough, you will get subbed. Because it's just a matter of percentage.
Yeah, literally.
What? So you saying your 100% submission rate? That's like Gordon Ryan is like 82 in a competition.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How can you say you're 100%
even the best
submission rate in the gym?
Yeah.
That doesn't exist. Do you know what I mean? But as a beginner, that's gonna be. It could be the opposite way though. It could be the 100% losing. Yeah.
You just lose like for a whole year.
That can definitely happen.
You never learn. You just give up.
That could happen.
Okay, cool. Talk to me more about your journey then, obviously. Like we're talking about from when you first started going to the jiu-jitsu, the gym with Vinny.
Just like you, I like staying on my back as well if I'm more comfortable because I'm lazy. Like more comfy. But I also felt like I wasn't confident enough to be like on top of someone and trying to
try to do the submissions. You
always felt like I don't have the strength for that yet. So I learned all the bottom stuff first. I not all of it because I don't know all of it, but like I learned most of the survival skills. From the bottom.
Were you quick? What was your advantage straight? Like what did you notice was something that you had an advantage in immediately?
Oh, like I was all right in submissions from the closed guard, like but that's just because we used to practice that loads. Because at the time, Vinny, like in our gym, there was loads of lower belts, so like blues and whites. So like Vinny always showed lots of fundamentals, which is great. So like we always closed guard submissions and stuff. So I was alright at that. But like I only started doing guard passing my like first year blue belt. You know what I mean? So like 2 years in the white belt playing only on my back, and then at blue belt I started realizing maybe I should start coming up. So like that takes ages. That confidence build up, and that's someone doing 5 times a week.
Yeah. So you condensed like 5 years of experience.
Exactly,
basically.
man.
Yeah. What were some of the things that you struggled with? That I mean, you talk about obviously like the guard passing, but like when it came to that competition, how did you like mentally turn it on? What was some of the stuff that was difficult for you mentally?
Man, because of the football, we did loads of football matches as well. But like, it's a little bit different because of the fear aspect. Like the football match, you get the excitement for it. Little bit of fear, sometimes little bit of fear, but like jiu-jitsu match is like proper fear.
Because it's like one-on-one.
Yeah, one-on-one. Like if you lose, it was your mistake.
It was your mistake. You can't blame the keeper.
And you can't lie. Like everyone's recording it. Like it literally happened. What happened? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but like, I feel like once you do, let's say like, because like in a competition you fight twice. So like, let's say you have to do like 4 of them. You get used to it. Like it's not something like too crazy. Even you see the kids, some kids are like smiling outside, like can't wait to get in to fight. Do you know what I mean?
Like crazy kids. Yeah. No, but I do think it's I think also like I think for me what was really good to get used to was sparring.
Yeah.
Because like when you start sparring is when you start falling in love with jiu-jitsu.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Because when you start like it's live and you go in and then like you have a good sparring session, like those good like when you face someone like around your same like level, maybe they're like they also start the same as you, and then you give like a good round, and afterwards you just say they're like yes, like you give them a hug. You know, those are the moments you're like
It's a crazy connection, right? Like the camaraderie that comes off of that is
it's crazy. Because the minute ago you was trying to fucking choke you and break your leg, but you understand that
But you can't think of anything bad during that because like that's what we're literally training here. Like a minute ago when I was trying to choke you in the drill, you said, "Oh no, here it feels a bit loose. Make it a bit tighter." And then when we spar, you don't want me to do that adjustment. Do you know what I mean? Like it's gonna happen.
Yes.
And then it can't be.
It can't be. But you're 100% right. It is that camaraderie that you kind of. What is that actually? Talk to me a little bit more about that. What is that like? Because for me, I hadn't found that. Because I did football too, so I had a similar thing for my team. Most of my friends, we did it for like 10 years, so we all kind of grew up together. But the gym is different. When you're in the gym, jiu-jitsu gym, with all these different people, different age group, that was also one thing. What do you talk to me about, like that kind of aspect of the jiu-jitsu? Yeah,
I feel like in football, it's not that tight together because you're doing stuff like you're passing the ball around, but you're not actually putting your friend in danger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like sometimes like if you have a heel hook, it's the same as you have a gun pointed to my head. Do you know what I mean? Like you can literally damage me for like 2 years. I can't properly walk. Yeah. Like the camaraderie that comes off of like me holding on, looking at you in the face, and like being, bro, are you gonna tap? You're not gonna tap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's on. Is it on?
Like, it's different.
Yeah, it's different.
It's different. 100%. Okay. Talk to me. So you were mentioning about competitions. I want to get into competitions. Now that we kind of set like the basis of like what jiu-jitsu is and how people get into it and what it's like sparring and stuff.
Yeah.
What is it like when you go to a competition and you're about to start? So I want to both talk about this, the mental aspect of it, like what your thoughts are, and also like the physical aspect of it, like what your techniques are and stuff like that, what you try to go for. So first with the mental aspect. So before a fight, are you thinking about strategy or tactics, or like thinking about what you want to do to the opponent, or you just kind of like just trying to keep as clear-headed as possible?
Like that's a good question. Like